Hi Cancers, how are you guys doing today? Thank you so much for joining me on my channel. I am stoked to have every single one of you here. I'm super excited to announce that I reached 100 subscribers on YouTube. Yay! Which is super awesome to me. I know it's kind of a small number, but to me it's huge and it means everything because I only started this channel a month ago. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you to all you Cancers and cross watchers for tuning in, for liking, sharing, and most importantly, subscribing. So we are going to do a general message for all you Cancerians and cross watchers. They're welcome. General messages going into the weekend and into the following week. So a little timestamp about a weekish. We are going to do your energy, the heart of your matter, the focus, the challenge, and your guidance. So as always, do remember these are general messages. That means that not everything is going to resonate with you, and that's totally fine. You never need to force a tarot reading to fit your circumstance or scenario. If it's not your story, toss it out and move on. That's totally cool. Do check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs for additional messages. If you don't know how to do that, there will be a link in the description box below, along with all the other information you will need to know. Other than that, I'm stoked to have my little crabby friends with me. I love, love, love my Cancers. I need more Cancer subscribers, though. Your videos got, like, low views. So maybe I just wasn't connecting with the right Cancers, or I like to think I just haven't found my tribe yet. But anyway, we're going to get started for Cancers. What advice or guidance can we get for Cancer for May 4th? May the 4th be with you, for all you Star Wars fans, into the coming week. What can we get for Cancer? For Cancer, for our beautiful Cancer friends. That one wanted to come out. All right. For Cancer, what else can we get? That flew right out. All right, cool. So you are coming off, or your energy, you are in the 5 of Peppermills mode. So this is the 5 of Wands. So as you can see, a little bit of conflict, a little bit of argument. Sometimes this can be inner conflict, Cancers, if you're kind of, if you have some ideas kind of going back and forth in your brain, a decision to make. And I actually do feel that way, I think, for most of you. This has more to do with internal conflict. It's like you could go this way or that way, and it might be a creative conflict as well, so it might not be super serious, but, you know, if your career is creative, sure. But yeah, it's something that's kind of taking the front of your brain, taking a lot of headspace up. What else can we get for this 5 of Wands energy for Cancer? There's a lot of different ways you could go with this, whatever it is, this conflict. Cancer, can we clarify the 5 of Wands, please, for Cancer? The King of Swords. Okay. So the king of logic, the king of reason, the king of truth. Yeah, so especially if it is a creative endeavor, you are looking for the absolute truth of the matter, the most logical way to approach it. It's like you stick your sword in the ground and that is the absolute truth, the absolute way. But here's the thing, for some reason I'm getting with this, that you may be missing out on other details or other potential or ideas, opportunities, whatever this conflict you are experiencing. Again, I think internally, there might not be one absolute decision. There may be a couple different routes you could take it. You may need, I don't know why, you may need to talk to a few different people if you want to get other people's inputs. But here's the thing, if this is more an external conflict for you, Cancer, with people around, then this speaks to having like too many cooks in the kitchen, too many ideas. For most of you, it's internal. It's you have too many thoughts going on in your head, and it's like you just want to cut out what isn't serving you. Very, very cold. Like you just want to slice it in half and get rid of all the crap so you can focus on the one. But as I was saying, it might not just be the one. There might be 3. I don't know why that number is important here, but 3 options. There might be 3 main people. There might be, you might be dealing with an Aquarius or a fire sign, potentially. So that's your energy, seeking the truth within conflict, to put it in a nutshell. Your heart of the matter, your conflict, your focus is the Seven of Cups here. So decisions, that makes a lot of sense. I think you're seeking decisions. Sometimes speaks to illusions, your perception of reality, things not appearing what they seem. From this, I'm getting you're worried that somebody is tricking you. You're questioning the truth, especially if you're seeking truth from outside sources. Yeah, you're skeptical. You're looking at it very carefully because here's the thing. It's good because you're listening to your intuition. You're not just going to jump because somebody tells you, oh, here, this is the right choice. Go with this, Cancer. You have enough intelligence, again, with that King of Swords, to know that you need to trust your gut instinct on this. One idea or person, whatever this is, may appear more shiny, more exciting, but something about it's like in the long term, you're trying to look at, yeah, but like, am I going to get the most use out of it? Or in the long term, are they going to be the best, I don't know, coworker? Are they going to be the best romantic partner? I don't think that's for most of you. This seems more, again, like a creative decision, some sort of like tangible, what do I buy? What do I put on the paintbrush or the canvas? It's something like that. Any information about this Seven of Cups for Cancer? Now, this is a Scorpio card, but it's cups, so it speaks to using your emotions to decide, using your intuition. Yeah. How I was saying, you're questioning outside opinions. And again, conflict, if it's external. Hermit mode is we're not even in your advice here, but yeah, it's like turning inward. Turning inward versus asking the whole world. Hermit mode, seeking inner truth, using your own light, reflecting upon things, your own knowledge on a spiritual path, maybe what path you're going to go down could be your decision. Could also be dealing with a Virgo or a Capricorn. I'm interested to see what your guidance is because I could read this a few different ways. If you're not getting answers by being in hermit mode, if you're just literally walking in circles, racking your brain, and again, it's conflict, you can't make a decision here. I'm almost thinking your advice is like, open yourself up to the possibilities with the world, open yourself up to others' input and ideas, which is interesting because I'm not sure I was getting that before. Again, it's going to be different, but the kind of my general analysis of this is if it's external conflict, if you are fighting with a group, maybe don't be asking everybody for their input. Don't do the world. If it's more of an internal conflict in your own head trying to seek inner truth, if you're not getting anywhere, if the light is just dimming and it's not illuminating you to anything new, maybe it'll come with time. But you're stuck in this decision mode, then I would say open yourself up to the world of possibility, the outside input, something about spiritual downloads with this card, right? Like it's literally coming from the world, from the universe. Trusting your intuition is really important here, Cancer. So that's what's going on. But your guidance is the Nine of Wands and the Three of Wands. Okay. So more fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Creativity though, travel, what you're passionate about, your work. Yeah, so sometimes the Nine of Wands can be being defensive, being exhausted from racking your brain, kind of just, yeah, it's like you're losing it a little bit. You're exhausted. From this card, I'm getting behind him, it's like he's holding this wand, but he's either turned his back or doesn't actually realize all the other ones behind him. More possibilities, more potential. I do think it is consulting other people who, if this is a career in that field, consulting people who have some sort of knowledge in that artistic endeavor, who have been down that road before, right? There's some great expression about like, don't ask a person travel advice, or don't ask travel advice from a person who's never left their house. Something like that, right? So if you are seeking advice, make sure you're asking the right people, but there's opportunities, there's like a wealth of knowledge I'm getting about what path to, or guidance or advice about career or this passion project. And so 3 of Wands here, it's sometimes the waiting for your ships to come in card. I'm focusing on her lifting the curtain. Lifting, like, the illusion, the magic trick. This is sometimes the card of illusions, against things not appearing as they seem. Realizing what's behind the curtain, realizing what's been in front of you the whole time. I don't know why deception just came to mind here. Maybe if this is an exterior conflict, people you're dealing with, this is something about like lifting the curtain up, like lifting the mask off the person who's been deceiving you so that you can get the full information. And if it's not, again, exterior, if it's this internal creative conflict, I still think it has something to do with realizing the opportunities that are actually very close to you. It's like it's been behind the curtain that whole time, you just had to lift it. There's some sort of effort on your part that is required to, it could just be communication, like asking, like, oh, hey, like so-and-so, have you ever done this or used this material, or what do you recommend or suggest? Like lifting the curtain to reveal answers, to reveal truths, not just waiting and sitting with your own thoughts. I don't think it's going to come to you that way. Ultimately, there's a conflict over finding truth and knowledge here. Information. Yeah, I think that's what I got for you, Cancers. So we'll pull one of these fortune cards. These are, kind of for you to interpret. They're just kind of fun little cards. Madame Endora's fortune cards. What can we get for Cancer to go along with this spread? That popped right out. All right, Cancer, the moon. How perfect for Cancer. You will be guided through darkness. All right, so darkness, absolutely. That light, that sliver of light, things are dark. You don't really know the answers yet. You're trying to figure out the solution. It's like light at the end of the tunnel. It's there. You can kind of see it, but it's foggy. Moons speak about cycles, right? Things are going to change. New information will be revealed, but ultimately, follow your intuition. Follow those messages you're getting from spirit, from the universe, to guide your decision making. I love that Cancer's just got the moon card. That just made my day. I think we have a Scorpio full moon coming up, I want to say, and we're in the new moon now. So yeah, Cancers. Yeah, there's a need for patience here. But you got this. Trust your intuition. You always do that, right, Cancer? That's good advice. All right, thanks for joining me, guys. Please do like, share, subscribe, and I will catch you mid-month for some more readings. Bye, Cancers.